This your boy K6 right here at the Shakedown, man. Y'all know how we do this. This is a pop-up interview with my main man, LanceScurv. But before we get into the thing with LanceScurv, like always, make sure you go to our YouTube, smash that button, support your team members here. Also, hit that bell to get notification. And also, you're gonna get us on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I know you see them popping up right there. Don't forget to go to the website right there, shakedownshowcase.com. Anything that you want to know, up and coming events, go ahead and follow us. And also go ahead and download that app, Shakedown Showcase Radio. You can go to your Apple iTunes or your Google Play, download that app, man, and support your team members. What we here for the community, man, and for the people. So I got my man to the right of me, Mr. LanceScurv. Mr. LanceScurv, what's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, good, man. It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Yes. But, you got to tell everybody how this worked out tonight.
Man, listen.
Tell them how it worked out.
See, the universe works for me and Lance, man. We known each other for over almost 10 years now. Yeah, 10 years. We known each other over 10 years. And we had a friendship where we'd talk every now and then.
Right.
But when the universe come together, it's like these spare the moments right here. I was going one direction, he was going another direction, and I gave a phone call, and I said, and I told my cameraman, let's flick it up. Man, I guess we won't interview him tonight. And that's my vision from my side of the story on my X Factor. Now, how did it pop up when I called you?
Well, when you text me, I didn't see it right away. When I got out into the car, I was coming from an art exhibition right there by Lake Eola. I had one of my pieces up because I'm an artist too. And I called you back and you said you were on the highway heading up toward Altamont. I'm like, listen, I'm close to downtown. What's up? What you want to do? You said, I was going to interview you. And I was like, wow, well, I'm coming out. I had a lot of equipment. I had tripods and a bag full of stuff. I was already videotaping over there, but I always keep my stuff with me for moments like this.
Right.
Even though you had everything, we would have been covered. So you said, okay, I'm going to spin around. Boom. We met right here on Orange in Princeton, right by the 7-Eleven, and here we are. And like I said, when I went to the restroom to wash my hands, I looked on the dryer and it said K-A-Y, like K-O.
Right.
I never saw it before in my life. And if I look a little stiff, I have a little stiff neck. I stepped the wrong way. So I got this thing going on. I'm turning around,
That Android thing.
Exactly, the Matrix, right? Talk to me, brother.
So listen, man, we follow you, you know what I mean, on all your platforms that you got. I listen to you. I may not chime in on the conversations,
but you're always
there.
there.
I'm always there. I'm paying attention, listening, and I, like the young people say, I stay woke. You know what I mean? I stay woke. But on our show, we like to stay woke and shake everything up and everything.
I know the style, so bring it.
Right. So we like to shake it all up.
Right.
And we pay attention to your style, but it seems like that we like to base our show off the people, right? And when we mean on the people, on the one universe, we're all one tribe. Right? That's the way we feel, right?
Yeah.
But we also like to let people know about our diversity, our ethnic groups, and so forth like that. But when we pay attention to your show, it seems like your show is more diverted to one group.
Right.
Is that done on purposely, or is that your niche? That's who you are.
That's who I am, and what I am. My concern with my platform is Black empowerment. We don't seem to have enough outlets out there that are focusing on us. When you have other communities who have their media and they can talk about whatever they go through in their media, we don't have that. And when you do have a face on a certain media that may be out there, it's usually compromised. You can't speak the way you want to speak.
Right.
So basically, starting out as an artist who actually sketches and does pen, ink, and lead artwork, going on to the YouTube videos, the street videos, the podcasts, the talk show, the live streams. It branched out because all along I stayed true to myself.
Right.
So it wasn't like I said, hey, you can't come on and listen, but when you listen, you're going to hear the real deal. So we do interviews. I have a studio in my home. I took one of the bedrooms and turned it into a podcast studio so I can wake up anytime and do a show. You call me. Other than that, like I said, I do multifaceted things and on a creative level. So when I wake up one day, I just don't know how it's going to end up. Hence, look at us now.
Right,
We're
you're
always
right.
ready.
And see, I like the thing that is about black empowerment, and that's
Right.
one thing that I'm an advocate of black empowerment.
Right.
But also, what I think is lacking is black empowerment educating those that are not black.
Right, right.
And
right.
understand
Well, they're going to get that.
black
Yeah,
empowerment.
Right.
But when you come and your platform is designed as in full black empowerment as in, you know, back in the 70s when you had the Black Panthers and whatnot, you had other folks that wouldn't even come up to them if you wasn't black.
Right, right.
You feel that your platform is not inviting to those individuals, or it's just only inviting to black people to empower them? Because Martin Luther King was a man about black power,
Right.
but it was about love and showing that we can educate others and allow them to come to our platform as well.
Right. Well, see, with me, my platform, look, if you're having a heart attack, you don't go to a brain surgeon.
Right.
If you have a pain in your foot, you don't get something for a headache.
Right.
And there are many people who want to feel comfortable around this kind of platform and don't, because this is triage, man.
Right.
When you have a person who, or the ambulance, you come up to help people.
Right.
You see one guy with a wooden stake driven in his leg, he'll live. You see another guy who has his brains blown out by a weapon, a firearm.
Right.
He's on his way out of here. But you have another guy who's having a heart attack. Which one do you look to attend to first? The one guy, he's already gone with the brain shot out.
Right.
The guy with a stake in his leg, he'll live. But that heart attack, you got to get on it so you can help that guy
Right.
survive.
Immediately.
So our condition in this country, since we don't have many institutions that really focus on us, because we've always been the low man on the totem pole, and it's not our fault. It's a system of white supremacy designed that doesn't look out for us. Not that we should expect it, because I'm one who likes to be a person who will stand on their own 2
Right.
feet, unity, but we're exploited for somebody else's cause. So my concern in triage, I look at how we are, how we're treated in this country, how the system, maybe some people feel it's worked for them, but I look at overall, we're as strong as our weakest link. And if you look at us in 2019, we're not where we should be, where other people will come in and do what they do, and yes, some have certain principles, whatnot, but we're on our own. We have no friends. So my concern is not, and I don't hate anybody. People, a lot of white folks they're fans of mine. They talk
Right.
to me. They say, "Man, I've learned something." They got the real. I'm not that guy to grin when I don't feel it, or to try to make somebody else comfortable. This is what it is. We got some triage going on. We're in trouble. Let's deal with it. Let's have a platform where we can talk amongst each other. And again, I'm not saying somebody can't come in, but don't be offended when you come in and hear something you don't like that you never heard before.
Right.
Because we're unapologetically black, and we have to get together. We have to have
Right, and I agree. Right. Now, also, I agree on that. You know, being able to empower us, educate us, and allowing those to be able to speak their piece
Right.
without feeling like they're exercised or somebody's,
Right.
you know,
Right.
they're being attacked. But I think what's happening, and even we see it on our end with the Shakedown, is that we're empowering the older generations, our 70s and 60s babies, which I'm part of, you know what I mean? But
I really feel old. I'm a 63 baby.
yeah, you know what I mean? We're missing that generation from the 90s and up now.
Yeah.
And we're so busy focusing on black empowerment instead of black youth empowerment. And that's something I want to start seeing more of. And us at the Shakedown, that's something that we focus on, is taking their platform and trying to turn it into a positive
Most
meme, or
definitely,
taking
yes.
that idea. Do you see you allowing individuals,
Of course.
black individuals, young individuals, to come in that has that similar belief, but not quite there? You know what I mean?
We're the sum total of all of our experiences. So me at 56 years old, who have been through a lot in this country and seen a lot, I don't expect someone who might be 15 or 20 years old to understand me. So that's why, look, the youth are being attacked. They cut us down. See, you and I have sense. I'm not saying the youth don't. There's some exceptional youth that we have in our communities that are doing wonderful things, but I think those numbers could be higher. You see what I mean?
Right.
in many communities and what we used to have in our African heritage, we had rites of passage. We passed down information. They felt as though they're part of a whole. Many of the youth today don't feel like there's a connection to anything.
They don't even understand their heritage at all.
Right.
They're lost from it.
Exactly. I asked the guy, did he know who Malcolm X was? I think he's like 14, 15 years old. He said it was one of the X-Men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it's not just a matter of knowing the history, but knowing how to apply it today to do something for the future. The baton has been passed on in other races of people, and there's somebody there to grab it. They teach them things, whatever. But with us, not all of us. I just interviewed a mother and her daughter.
Right,
her father
right.
had to work. He was down by the art center there, and the young lady's 16 years old and so brilliant and is homeschooled for a while, but taught herself everything and doesn't want to go to any art school or anything else. And she is phenomenal. She's going to be great one day. Art by Toy. T-O-I, Art by Toy. She's brilliant and a clean young lady. She knows her mother did a wonderful
You know what?
job.
I actually talked to her at a festival before. I think I know there's a festival that went on in Apopka. They do a huge community festival once a year, Black Festival, and I think I met her before. Yeah.
And there's just one thing I want to say on that the condition that we're in overall, because there are many of us that are doing well. But I think there's not enough of us reaching back and understanding that this situation that we find ourselves in the world, we're going to have to generate from within. We can't wait for anybody else to do anything for us because they don't want to. There may be some nice people that want to go to a little whatever, but I don't believe in any rally or march or protesting to the oppressor or that system like they're going to do something for me. Instead of begging for a job, I'm going to make my own job. Let me stand on my feet as a man. We want to teach our own how to do that and work with dignity.
Do you feel that your platform brings in a lot of conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I see that people go off on the to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I got sense to understand, the workings of the government and so forth. What's there, what's not there, and what history and what evidence that we do our research on to truly find there. But you got these people that will try to bring facts out of conspiracy. You know what I mean?
Those people who watch YouTube and they get their reference from YouTube, there are many things I've experienced personally, and there are things that I've experienced through other people that I know they have credibility. And that line is still a blur because it's up to the point of what you know, down to the point of what becomes imagination. And many people, they get caught up in the whole fluff, the YouTube fluff. Anybody can make a YouTube video and make it look good. You got to, like you said, deal with facts and experience, but there's a lot of things out there that we're dumbed down not to know. Yes, I do talk to people, and I talk to some people who are a little bit beyond the edge about things that they feel they're being chased and targeted and different things. Like I said, as a black man in this country, and as a citizen of the world, not just a citizen of the United States, it's very important to see yourself as a citizen of the world. Because when you're a citizen of America only, America dictates your movement. And you see, you're supposed to think of you're a world citizen, and now you're not a minority anymore. You see, when you're a citizen of the United States, they can call you a minority. When you think of yourself as a citizen of the world, you are the majority.
Yeah, you're the minority majority.
Somebody else is the minority.
Yeah.
They don't want you to know that.
The minority majority,
That's right.
On that. Speaking of being a citizen of the world, how you feel on different empowerment, sexual orientations and so forth, and bringing it over into the community, like the LGBT and so forth. Most people don't know this, the LGBT just made it this year past Congress to teach LGBT history in the school, that educate individuals.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm just,
We already lack the history of Black history, down to 1 month. If you put it in a box down to 1 month, I know it's 365. You know what I mean? How do you feel on that aspect? And if you ever been to Atlanta, you ever been to San Francisco, you ever been? And Atlanta is just really got like that in the mid '90s. Before it was more behind doors and it just really grew. So with all the gays coming out and the LGBT community coming out, but a lot of them really believe in Black empowerment plus gay empowerment. what is your outlook on that?
Oh yeah, you just love asking me these questions because you're going to get an answer. All I want to know to the world who may thumb down the video or say whatever, my thing is the rebuilding of the black family, the rebuilding of the black community. And again, when I say this, it sounds too strong for somebody, which it doesn't bother me. Because like I said, if you're having a heart attack, you're not going to go to the foot doctor.
No.
You know, so when you have that heart attack, when you get that Negro wake-up call, you're going to come to the person who you can talk to about it. Being a person who's experienced all of this, like I said, the black family is very important. That's being attacked systematically. The black community. You can't have a black community without a black family. Don't tell me that's racist what I'm saying when I can drive down and see a Chinatown, a little India all over the place, but yet still we're subservient to somebody else's platforms and needs.
Right.
We're everywhere.
But
See,
isn't that art?
Oh, I'm still going to answer the question now.
Go ahead.
My thing is, when you say, I'm saying to you, I'm just saying generally,
Right.
LGBT empowerment, I'm not supposed to know what you're doing behind closed doors. LGBT history, yes. Go back to those who believe in the Bible. All that's been there.
It's been there.
But what can the LGBT community do to empower the black family and empower the black community? You see what I'm saying? Black first. Whatever you do behind closed doors, that's one thing. But you'll be accepted in America as a gay black man and a gay black woman and all those different things in between because you're not working at full strength. You've emasculated yourself. You're not going to procreate because, you know, bottom line, it's a shakedown. It's a shakedown, right? I can tell it. You're not going to make a baby in that orifice, all right?
You're not.
And that's how they want to slam us down.
But isn't it about the empowerment of me being black or someone being black and gay and then being able to, they got double standard. They're gay, number one. They're black. So they got a double-edged sword coming at them. Because of that.
But see,
so
they chose to come out with that.
Right, but do we dumb them down and push them away, shun them away because of that? Because of that one origin?
Well, see, black first, the black family. You choose to do that, you don't procreate, and you choose to do that and live that lifestyle, which I say choose. That's my opinion.
Right.
They're attacking us with the fertilizer they put on the food. You understand? They're teaching this stuff in school too young. They shouldn't be teaching anything sexual at all. Because we don't have the feelings yet. And then they're trying to steer it this way. And we become the face of everything gay. Basketball player come out gay. Oh, I get a call from the president. Why is this push when it's not helping the growth of the black family? Yes, that choir person goes in the choir and lead the church in the choir. We all know
but
that
he
guy
got a
is
whole
gay.
family though. He just had those tendencies. He got a whole family.
Trust me. But you know, everybody who's in the church, when they get down on their knees, is not always to pray. So that's been going on in the black church. You caught that one, right? Now I'm warmed up. Now I'm ready now.
You're absolutely right, man. Look, Lance, I appreciate the interview, man. I love it. Tell the people how they can get a hold of you, or your platforms, where they can find you at, and so forth, right here.
All right, LanceScurv, LanceScurv, one word, LanceScurv on Twitter, LanceScurv on Facebook, LanceScurv on Instagram, LanceScurv on YouTube, LanceScurv, the LanceScurv app, LanceScurv the same way, Google Play, Amazon, and the Apple iTunes Store, Apple Store, also LanceScurv.com. Everything, and a whole lot of other platforms. When you put that in, you're going to get footage and different things and material from back in 2002. I blog, I write. Yeah, you're right. Google it. Yeah, you'll be up all night. I write, I draw, I do illustrations, I do talk shows, I do the podcast, I do street interviews, whatever it takes, I do it. And we got almost 20 years experience doing this, 17 years, 18 years.
Right.
But I'm going up on 20. So check out the YouTube channel first. You know, YouTube, LanceScurv on YouTube, and just follow through with everything. We do several shows a day, and it's always on. I'm looking for interviews. You can call me anytime, 407-590-0755, or hit me my email, scurvmedia@gmail.com. You won't be disappointed.
Right, and as you guys see, we have all those right there at the bottom down there. So make sure you see all those platforms. You see them popping up at the bottom of your screen there. That's how you can get a hold of LanceScurv. Great guy, great individual, great spirit, and full of knowledge, man. He has so much knowledge that you can't just grasp all in one episode. we're not gonna carry this out any further because we'll be here all night.
Well, you know what? You're full of wisdom too. He's got so much wisdom. When he passes gas, I smell intelligence. For real. Anyway.
Hey man, I love you, man. I appreciate you coming.
Love you, man.
Y'all know this is the Shakedown. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also go to our YouTube channel right there below. Smash that subscribe button, hit that bell notification to follow us to see what we got going on. You know we like supporting the community. Give us a call right there at 364-DA-SHAKE. You can give us a call there. Also go to the website, www.shakedownshowcase.com. And look, we got local artists that we interviewed. If you guys follow us today, we interviewed an artist called Black P. Great positive guy, man, and the music was actually really good. So, you know, we do interview the youth, the artists, and we're coming in your neighborhood. Also, don't forget, we're still looking on putting on a community event, a black community event. We're gonna try to get LanceScurv part of that before he take off. We're just trying to do a community event in the Orlando area that it's been put together by black people, for black people. Go ahead, Lance.
We also have every third Saturday in the month. Every third Saturday in the month, the Road to Restoration. There's a Facebook page, the Road to Restoration. We speak black empowerment, community gardening, different ways and concepts. People come, it's free. You know, you can donate what you want. It's a free mass incorporated right there on Colonial and Orange. Just Google Free Mass Incorporated or go to the Road to Restoration page or call me, hit me on the text 407-590-0755 and I'll tell you all about it. If you're in the Orlando area, feel free to come on through.
Man,
5.
Definitely, and if you want to see some good food, definitely follow him, man. You'll see his wife, Mrs. Scurv, cooking up some good vegan food.
That's why I'm so fat.
I'm a vegetarian. My cameraman, Mr. Flick It Up, a vegetarian. He's a vegan. You know what I mean? But still goes car in hand, man, to where we ain't really messing with much of the animal product at all.
Exactly.
You try to want to stay, and if you can grow your own food, man, grow your own food. Therefore, it's safer. You know what's in your food. You know what's being prepared, and you ain't got to worry about Roundup and everything else that's going on. Understand, a lot of this stuff is scare tactics to scare people. Look, the news is around 24/7 because if they give you bad information or horrible information or bad news, you will stay up and stay tuned in 24/7. Now, if they give you positive news, you ain't gonna stay up too much for that. So right here at the Shakedown, we're about giving you positive news in a different fashion, in a different venue, man, as well as LanceScurv, that make you stay up 24/7 and make your mind stay awake, man, make you come part of the world, the universe, and understand how everything's working. Right here on the Shakedown, it's your boy K-Sick. Motivate yourself and inspire others to inspire yourself. We out.